From the moment you opened your eyes in this world, something has been taken from you. Not just your time, not your money, but your energy, your life force. And while others may hint at it, they rarely tell you the whole truth. This isn't just some background drain. It's a system built to keep you tired, distracted, obedient. You wake up already drained, push through the day on autopilot. And when night falls, you ask yourself, why am I always so exhausted? It's not just stress. It's not just your job. It's the invisible trap you were born into, one that feeds off your focus, your emotions, your energy, turning your life into fuel for something else. And while some just expose the problem, I'm here to go deeper, to show you what they won't. Not only how it works, but how to break out. Because the truth is, you're not powerless, you're just plugged into a system that wants you to believe you are. But once you see it clearly, once you learn how it works, you can cut the cord. You can take your energy back, your peace, your purpose. And when you do, everything changes. So in this video, we're not just exposing the system, we're destroying the illusion. Let's begin. The truth about energy theft and the illusion of freedom. Energy. It's the most fundamental resource you have, not just the physical energy you expend when you move or work, but your thoughts, your focus, your emotions. Everything that drives your decisions, actions, and dreams. Yet this resource, so personal and powerful, is the very thing they've learned to exploit. What if I told you your energy is being harvested every single day and you don't even realize it? Not by accident, but by design. The world you live in has been meticulous crafted to extract the essence of who you are, your attention, your emotions, your focus, and to funnel it into a system that profits from your exhaustion. Here's how it works. Energy isn't infinite. Every thought you have, every decision you make, every ounce of attention you give cost you. And those who control the system understand this better than anyone. They don't need to take anything from you by force. All they need is your focus, because where your energy flows, your power goes. Look at the world around you. It's a game of constant distraction designed to keep your attention fragmented. News headlines, social media notifications, advertisements, they all scream for your focus, feeding off your time and emotions, your anger, your sadness, your excitement. Every emotional reaction is fuel for their machine, but they don't stop there. They've mastered the art of division. They create conflicts, political, social, and even trivial ones, just to keep you engaged in the fight. Think about politics. Every election cycle, you're presented with two choices: red or blue, left or right. It feels monumental, as though your decision could change the world. But has it ever? No matter which side you choose, the system stays the same. The rich get richer, the powerful maintain their grip, and life for most doesn't improve. Why? Because the choices you're given aren't real. They're an illusion, a distraction. They want you to believe you have a say, to keep you invested in a game where the outcome is already decided. And this isn't limited to politics. It's everywhere. Your identity, the brands you consume, even the sports teams you cheer for, each one is a carefully designed battleground. You're told to take sides, to argue, to defend your choice as if it defines who you are. But here's the truth. They don't care which side you pick. They only care that you're invested in the conflict, because as long as you're fighting, you're not questioning. As long as you're distracted by the debate, you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not seeing how the system itself is the problem. They've created a world where division keeps you busy, where every headline, every trending topic is a tool to harvest your focus and keep you engaged in their cycle. Even your sense of identity is weaponized. From the moment you're born, you're given labels: your nationality, your religion, your social class, and taught to cling to them. These labels become the walls of your cage, defining how you see yourself in the world around you. But here's the catch. The stronger your attachment to these labels, the easier you are to control. When you see yourself as part of one group, it becomes natural to see others as the enemy. And when people are busy fighting each other, they rarely stop to question the system that created the conflict. In the first place, this is the brilliance of their design. By keeping you divided, they keep you distracted, and by keeping you distracted, they keep you compliant. Every ounce of energy you spend debating, defending, or attacking is energy that fuels their system. So ask yourself, are you truly making your own choices, or are you just playing the role they've assigned you? Are you fighting for freedom, or are you caught in an illusion that keeps you locked in place because the moment you see the invisible system for what it is, the game changes, the distractions lose their grip, the labels lose their meaning, and the conflicts lose their power? That's the first step toward reclaiming your energy in your life. Fear. It's the oldest and most powerful tool of control. They've weaponized it against you not with chains or bars, but with constant reminders of danger and instability. Every headline, every breaking news alert, every dire prediction is carefully crafted to keep you on edge. Why? Because fear bypasses logic. It triggers your most primal instincts, hijacking your ability to think critically. When you're afraid, you're not reflecting or questioning, you're reacting. You're stuck in survival mode, focused only on what's directly in front of you, and they know. They've engineered a world where you're bombarded with threats, real or exaggerated, every moment of every day. How fear, consumerism, and urbanization keep you drained. They don't just take your time. They take your attention, your emotions, and your energy, and they use three powerful tools to do it: fear, consumerism, and modern urban life. Let's start with fear. Fear narrows your focus. It traps you in survival mode. It's why you can't stop checking the news, scrolling endlessly, or staying glued to every new crisis. It's not just stress, it's a system. They've designed a world where fear is constant. Your body stays tense, your heart races, your mind spins. Stress hormones take over. You're exhausted before the day even begins. This isn't random. Fear keeps you distracted, obedient, and weak. And once you're emotionally drained, they lead you into the next trap: consumerism. They tell you happiness is one purchase away. Feeling stressed? Buy this. Feeling unsafe? Subscribe to that. But nothing you buy actually satisfies you, because consumerism isn't built to fulfill you. It's built to keep you wanting. You give your best hours to a 40-hour work week, not to live, but just to survive. They hook you with debt, student loans, credit cards, mortgages, so you keep working, keep chasing, keep giving more of yourself. It's a cycle designed to keep you tired and dependent. Then there's urbanization. Cities promise success, opportunity, progress. But what they don't tell you is the cost. Cities overstimulate your senses. Noise, sirens, crowds, constant motion. You might not notice it, but your mind does. It's always processing, always alert, always burning energy. You live in a box, you walk on concrete, you breathe polluted air, and you're told this is the future. But you weren't made for this. You were made for fresh air, for stillness, for sun on your skin and grass under your feet. Yet nature is reduced to a corner park you barely have time to visit. The city life speeds you up. You rush from one task to another. No time to rest, no space to think, no freedom to just exist. When you step back, you start to see it. Fear keeps you distracted. Consumerism keeps you chasing urban life, keeps you overwhelmed. All three steal your energy, bit by bit. And this isn't just happening. It's being engineered. But here's what they fear the most: you waking up, you questioning everything, you stepping out of the cycle. Because once you recognize the tools they use to drain you, you can begin to take your power back. And that's where true freedom starts. Media, technology, and music as tools of energy extraction. Obvious, in fact, the most effective ones are hidden in plain sight, disguised as entertainment, connection, or progress. Let's start with one of the most pervasive tools of energy extraction: media and technology. Social media, once hailed as a way to connect people, has evolved into a machine designed to capture your attention and never let it go. Every post, every notification, every endless scroll on your feed is carefully engineered to keep you engaged. It's not an accident that you lose hours staring at a screen feeling drained and unfulfilled. Here's how it works. Algorithms don't prioritize your well-being. They prioritize engagement, and the easiest way to engage you, outrage content that makes you angry, upset, or defensive, is far more likely to grab your attention than something neutral or uplifting. It's why every other post feels like a battle cry, pulling you into heated debates, emotional arguments, and a constant need to defend your beliefs. But while you're fighting in comment sections or endlessly refreshing your feed, your energy is being drained. Every emotional reaction costs you. Every heated exchange takes a toll. And the more exhausted you become, the easier it is for the system to keep you hooked, because you don't have the energy left to step back and reflect. It doesn't stop there. Streaming services are another major player in this game. They feed you endless content perfectly tailored to keep you glued to your screen. Autoplay features, curated recommend foundations, and binge-worthy shows ensure that you're always consuming, always distracted, always giving away more of your time and focus. But the energy drain goes even deeper. It's not just about what you watch or scroll through, it's about what you listen to. Music, once a powerful tool for inspiration and healing, has been co-opted as another mechanism of control. The harmonious frequencies of the past, frequencies that aligned with nature and uplifted the human spirit, have been replaced with engineered sounds designed to keep you stuck in low vibrational states. Think about the music that dominates today's charts: heavy bass lines and repetitive beats. Tap into primal instincts, evoking feelings like aggression, despair, or longing. These emotions may seem harmless, but they keep you trapped in survival mode, reactive rather than reflective. And then there are the lyrics. How often do they glorify toxic relationships, unattainable wealth, or superficial lifestyles? These messages aren't just words, they're programming. They create a sense of lack, convincing you that you're not enough, unless you chase the ideals they're selling. The more you listen, the more these ideas take root, subtly shaping your perceptions and priorities. Even the way music is produced today plays a role in this energy extraction. Unlike the timeless melodies of the past, modern music is created to be consumed and discarded quickly. It's designed to hold your attention just long enough to keep you listening, but not long enough to inspire lasting change or deep reflection. The result, you're left feeling fragmented, distracted, and emotionally depleted. And just like social media and streaming platforms, music becomes another tool in the system's arsenal to keep you drained. So ask yourself, how much of your time, focus, and emotional energy are you giving away to media and technology? How often do you find yourself reacting to outrage, binging content, or listening to songs that leave you feeling worse instead of better? The truth is, these energy drains are everywhere, woven into the fabric of your daily life. But recognizing them is the first step toward breaking free, because once you see how these tools are designed to extract your energy, you can begin to take back control over your focus, your emotions, and your life, and that is where your power truly lies. Breaking free from the system. Breaking free from the system begins with one essential step: reclaiming your focus. Your attention is the most valuable resource you possess, and it's precisely what they target. Every headline, notification, and breaking news alert is designed to keep you distracted, reactive, and emotionally drained. If you want to take back control, the first thing you must do is limit your exposure to fear-driven narratives. Ask yourself how much of what you consume truly adds value to your life. Most of it is noise designed to keep you hooked, stressed, and afraid. Turn off the 24-hour news cycle. Mute the notifications that disrupt your day. Take regular breaks from social media, where outrage and divisiveness dominate these platforms. Don't just inform. They manipulate. The less you engage with their distractions, the more energy you reclaim for yourself. But simply avoiding distractions isn't enough. You must redirect that reclaimed energy toward something meaningful, toward creativity, personal growth, and pursuits that align with your values. Whether it's writing, painting, building, or solving problems, creativity is a powerful act of defiance against a system that thrives on passive consumption. It's how you remind yourself that your energy is yours to shape. Next, reconnect with nature. This is more than just taking a walk in the park. It's about grounding yourself in the rhythms of the natural world. Modern life, with its flashing screens and artificial environments, has pulled you away from what truly sustains you. Step outside, feel the sun on your skin, the wind on your face. Listen to the birds, the rustling leaves, the calming sound of water. Nature has a way of resetting your energy, of pulling you out of the chaos and reminding you of what really matters. And here's the thing. This connection isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. Human beings didn't evolve to live in concrete jungles surrounded by noise, pollution, and overstimulation. We're meant to be part of the natural world, to move with it, cycles, and to draw strength from its simplicity. When you spend time in nature, something powerful happens. Your stress levels drop. Your mind clears. You regain perspective. It's not just a break from the system. It's a way to replenish the energy. They've been draining from you, but to truly break free, you also need to simplify and declutter your life for too long. You've been told that more is better. More possessions, more commitments, more everything. But the truth is, the constant pursuit of more is just another trap. Start with your physical space. Look around you. How many things do you own that you don't truly need? How many objects clutter your home, draining your energy simply by being there? Let them go. A clutter-free space creates clarity both physically and mentally. Next, simplify your schedule. Modern life has convinced you that being busy equals being productive, but that's another illusion. Stop overcommitting, focus on the people, activities, and goals that truly matter. Say no to the things that don't align with your values or drain your energy without giving anything in return. Breaking free is about creating space to think, to breathe, to live on your own terms. It's about cutting through the noise and reconnecting with what truly makes you feel alive. And this isn't just a one-time effort, it's a continuous process. Every day you'll face new distractions, new demands, new ways. The system tries to pull you back in. But every small decision to reclaim your focus, reconnect with nature, and simplify your life is a step toward freedom. The system only works if you continue to feed it. When you stop giving it your energy, its power over you fades. So ask yourself, where will you direct your focus today? Will you let it be consumed by the noise? Or will you take it back and use it to create something meaningful? This is your life, your energy, your choice. Start small, spend a few minutes outside, turn off notifications for an hour, clear one corner of your home. Each step might seem insignificant, but together they form a path toward a life that feels truly your own. You have the power to break free. The question is, will you choose to use how to weaken the system by taking back your energy? Now that we've pulled back the curtain, take a second, breathe. Think about what we've uncovered. Your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, your focus hasn't just been scattered. It's been systematically drained by a system built to profit from your exhaustion. But here's the good news. Awareness is power. The moment you see how the system works, you're no longer blindly feeding it. We've talked about reclaiming your creativity, that raw, beautiful force that lets you design your own reality instead of endlessly consuming someone else's. We've talked about reconnecting with nature, returning to rhythms that heal and restore rather than deplete. The sunlight, the silence, the breath of stillness that grounds you. We've talked about simplifying your life, cutting the noise, the clutter, the distractions that keep you plugged into their game. Because here's the truth. This system only survives if you comply. It needs your focus, your belief that this is just how it is. But the second you step out of line, even just a little, it starts to crack. Every time you say no to what drains you and yes to what restores you, their grip weakens. Your power grows. This isn't just about one person. This is bigger than that. When you take back your energy, you show others it's possible. You light a spark. And if enough of us do it, we create a ripple, a movement, a shift, a wave of people who no longer fuel a system designed to keep them tired, anxious, and small. So here's what you do next. Share this message. Send it to someone who needs it. Someone who's tired, drained, stuck, but doesn't know why. And then commit to small daily actions that protect your energy and nurture your freedom. And don't wait. Don't wait for the weekend. Don't wait for next month or a better time. Start. Now turn off one distraction. Step outside for 5 minutes. Clear one space in your life that's been weighing on you. Just one step. Because that one step leads to more. This isn't just about breaking free, it's about building something better. A life where your energy feeds your purpose, not their machine. A world where you create, heal, thrive, and live fully on your own terms. So ask yourself this, will you keep fueling their system, or will you finally reclaim what's always been yours? If you're ready to take your energy back, let's do it together. The first step starts now.